Even after washing, your car's surface can still feel rough because of bonded contaminants like tar, tree sap, or industrial fallout. A clay bar safely pulls those out of the paint, leaving it smooth and ready for polishing. If you skip this step, you will risk dragging those particles around with the polisher, and that can actually scratch the paint instead of improving it. Look at that, so much better. Doesn't make any rough sounds either. Right, so now we've got this sorted, it's time to grab the Parkside and get polishing. Now, just one quick thing before we get polishing. If you did buy the pack of 5, you would have noticed that it doesn't actually tell you which is which. What pad should you be using for which type of compound? Now, I'm going to try and break this down as simple as possible. So we're going to start off with the hardest and we're going to go gradually all the way to the top, which is the softest. Now, if you're doing heavy cutting compound, these will be the pads that you would go for. For something in between, medium compound will be perfect. You would use this red pad, and then gradually as we get to refining the paint at the very end with the fine compounds, we would use the soft ones. Okay, so we're going to play it right down the middle today. I've got a medium compound and we're going to use a medium pad. If at any point I feel that we need to break out a heavier compound and a heavier pad, I will do so, and I will list everything that I'm using in the description below. Now, if you're somebody who's never polished a car in your entire life, then may I strongly suggest something right now. Go down the scrapyard, go get yourself an old bonnet and go practice on that before you start working on anybody else's car, especially your own.